Gerwyn Price, congratulations, you're through to the semi-finals for the first time in your career. How are you feeling?
Yeah, over the moon. I mean, that was a very difficult game. Towards the end, I was still confident of winning, but it was it was getting a little bit tough. But I'm glad that he gave me an opportunity that I gave him a few times in the game. So yeah, I think I was only one time he slipped up and I took advantage.
And it was a great performance. You've got the highest match average so far in the tournament. How confident does that make you feel now going into the semi-final?
Yeah, obviously I'm full of confidence, but every game's different. It's good that I've got my confidence back and I feel like I'm back to myself again. But I know things can change, so I just need to practice well, tomorrow before the game and put Danny under a lot of pressure because I know it's going to be another difficult game just like it was today.
What was going through your mind when it came to 13 all, and then again when Jose had the darts at the end to possibly level at 15?
Yeah, at 13 all, I just thought all my throw, put him under pressure again, try and break him. So yeah, all those things happening in such a short space of time is that's what makes the game so difficult. Is the top 2 inches, and I think that I'm right up there with the best of them of not overthinking or when it comes to the crunch that I can turn people over. And yeah, thankfully towards the end, even though I needed that little second life that Jose missed, and I took my opportunity.
And when you walked out, the crowd was chanting Wales and Gerwyn Price. Like, how nice is it for you to hear that? Does that make a difference?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've played in the past when the crowd have been against me, and I've played really, really well. But to have the crowd behind you and chanting your name and knowing you got the support when things ain't going so well, then yeah, it means the world. So I appreciate every bit of support, and it's been brilliant the last 3 games. So 2 to go, just finger crossed they keep on.
And you are now the new, number 1 again. Welshman at the top of the world of darts. That is another great feeling too, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's world number 1 in any sport, and I mean, with such a standard of what is in darts now. And to be honest, I haven't played much darts ranking wise this year, so to get back to world number 1, then yeah, I'm over the moon. But my main priority is to lift this trophy, and yeah, that obviously I'd rather play Peter in the final because I wanted to pinch it out of his pocket, but unfortunately he's out.
Congratulations, all the best for tomorrow night.
No worries, thanks.
Gezzy, what goes through your mind in the breaks, because you completely outplayed Jose in those early stages but couldn't get rid of him? Coming off, what do you say to yourself in those moments?
I just say to myself, keep playing as well as I am, because those opportunities will come. They did, but sometimes I never took them. But that's part and parcel of the game. You just need to take your opportunities when they come. And when I did break him, I felt even more confident, even though I was quite confident in the game anyway. But yeah, I should have hit double 18 to go 14-9 up and bombed that opportunity and started beating myself up a little bit. But yeah, it was difficult.
I know you spoke about it to Dan, and Michael's done it before. He said it as well. When you come off and look at those stats screen, is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a bit of both, because you're playing well, but how is he still in the game? And then you get a bit frustrated, thinking it can flick like that and you can miss 1 or 2 darts, which I was. But unfortunately for him, he was doing the same thing. After 5-5, I think he missed a couple of chances. I missed a couple of chances, but yeah, I'd rather him just turn the TV off and just I knew I was playing well when I came off the stage. I'd rather not see the scores. Last
night when Peter went out, did you ever a little smile to yourself thinking this is now the opportunity?
I thought Peter was defending 50,000. I thought it was automatically there, but yeah, when people were tagging me and say win tomorrow, I was like, but there we go. A little bit more pressure probably spurred me on to win this game, because if I was no pressure on me, maybe I could have just relaxed a little bit too much.
Do you feel you're the form man in this tournament right now?
After today, yeah, I think I am. It took 2 games to find my flow, but I was consistent today. I wasn't spectacular, but I was more consistent than Jose was. So yeah, hopefully if I can top this game over the next two rounds, then I'm sure that trophy's coming back to Wales.
Good, thanks very much.
No worries.
Gezzy, how proud are you of the mental strength you showed tonight to withstand everything that Jose was throwing at you?
Yeah, especially towards the end, 13-13, I could have very easily buckled. I mean, maybe 5-6 years ago that would have been the case, but yeah, I knew I was scoring really well. I just needed to be a bit more consistent towards the end. All game I was, just a little lapse of concentration, I think. I was just still thinking about that double 18, trying to go 14-9 up. The game's dead and buried, but kept him in the game.
Getting past the quarterfinals here for the first time, is that a big barrier cross for you to go all the way now?
Yeah, it sort of happened in the Worlds for 3-4 years. Like first round, I think I won one round, and then as soon as I went all the way through, it seems to be an habit for me. So hopefully, good things to come.
Being world number one, is that as important to you as winning these majors, or does that come as like a byproduct of winning the majors and doing well?
Obviously, if I'd never been world number one before, then yeah, I'd be even more over the moon than what I am now. But because I've been there, I've done it, it's just my main priority is just winning this tournament and picking the trophy up.
And just your thoughts on Danny Noppert and how he's performed so far going into that semi-final tomorrow?
To be honest, I haven't seen many of his games apart from tonight, but yeah, he's playing decent stuff. I think he was quite fortunate to get through this game today, but that'll probably spur him on for tomorrow. So I'm just concentrating on my own game. Danny's a fantastic player, but I'm sure if I play my A game, then I'll be okay.
Thanks very much, Gezzy.
No
Cheers.
worries.
Gezzy, towards the end, did you feel like there was a possibility of it going to that tie break, because he was really starting to sneak back into it?
Yeah, I knew he started picking his game up. He was catching treble after treble, especially I think it was 13-11 for me to go 14-11 up to break my throw. He was on 36, I think, after 9. I just thought, I was just hanging in there like he was most of the game. So, yeah, I'm just thankful to get over the winning line and thankful that he missed a couple of doubles towards the end.
We've seen over the last 6 months, so the crowd are really sort of turning and really enjoying what you were doing on stage. Are you starting to notice that a lot more?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed it today. I've noticed it in Germany. I've noticed it in Europe. In exhibitions I'm doing, the crowd are really getting behind me. But sometimes it's difficult when the media posts things that ain't true, and it's frustrating sometimes. And things are coming back to me, and people are getting on my side. But I hope the media would just support that as well.